This is our host, Seth Barnatt, known as Cheffet to his friends. Cheffet is an unusual but industrious man. He believes in many things, but working a traditional 9-to-5 job is not one of them, especially when there are so many alternative ways to make money. For example, cardboard recycles at a going rate of 4 cents per pound. Today, Cheffet is trying to collect enough cardboard to buy dinner. Joining him on this journey is singer-songwriter Andrew W.K.
Man, you scared the shit out of me. Wow.
All right.
Oh, you got a smoothie?
Yeah, I got my breakfast.
Oh, that's good.
Here.
Thanks so much for picking me up here.
For sure.
I don't know if this was convenient for you or not.
This is right where we need to be. Welcome aboard. Ready to make some cash?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I mean, I want to see how you do this. I'm pretty inspired by your mindset with it. Is this something you do every day?
Not every day, but I just want to get a free meal. It's like, oh, it's the perfect way to get free food. All this cardboard, there's a ton of it right here.
The encyclopedic term for cardboard is corrugated fiberboard.
Turning my car on and off is going to be kind of a pain because I got to use a screwdriver.
How come it's set up like that?
Because the ignition broke and then I didn't really want to spend the money on getting a new one, so I just had the mechanic rip out all the stuff that locks the steering wheel. Mm-hmm. So now I just have to turn it with a screwdriver down here.
Couldn't you use the money from the cardboard to get a free...
You get a free ignition?
Free ignition.
I could, but it feels better to get like a free meal.
Well, yeah, I guess you'd die if you didn't get food.
Yeah.
You wouldn't die if you didn't have an ignition. You just put it in there?
Yeah, put it in the trunk. I guess we filled the trunk first. This is a pretty heavy piece. We've already got like 35 cents.
This one smells like pee, is that okay?
Yeah.
I must admit, and I'm not proud of this, but there was a time in my life when I became very passionate about stealing.
Oh, really?
From jobs I worked at.
Yeah.
And the whole goal usually was to steal enough during the workday to then, during my lunch or dinner break, have a really nice lunch or dinner that was paid for by the money I'd taken. And I would spend all the money that I took. So if I took $20, I would have a $20 supper. If I took $100, I would have a $100 supper. I felt like that somehow was kind of making up for the bad thing I did, was that, well, at least I spent, I'm not taking any of it. I left it all here. I did it because it was bad. Yeah. That's the thing.
Did you get a rush out of it or something?
I did, yeah. I knew my mommy wouldn't want me to do it. That was a big part of it.
In 1817, Sir Malcolm Thornhill produced the first cardboard box. Thanks to Malcolm, Cheffet and Andrew will be dining for free tonight.
I gotta finish this dang drink. It's getting in my way.
Does that smoothie ever start to rot in the sun?
Yeah, so I've left it in the car. Like I used to walk dogs, and then I would come back to it, and it'd be like hot, and it'd start to stink like a...
Is that good for it?
I don't think it's good, but you know, you just chug it anyway. You just gotta get it down.
The bacteria that grows in there's the good kind, though. Like in yogurt.
Oh, like kombucha or something?
Yeah, exactly. Not all, as they say, not all bad things are bad. I've never seen these kinds of alleys. This is a side of the city I haven't really seen
before.
before.
Life you've never seen. You're being cultured today.
Yes, and it was just really resourceful.
I'm just trying to finish this drink because I'm tired of keeping it in my lap.
I can smell the peaches.
Is my water in here? Do the final rinse here.
Of your jaws or of the...
Of the jar.
Oh, okay.
I just like get the remaining...
So it doesn't rot?
Yeah, and it won't stink, but it's like not wasting the food.
A practice like this adds up quick.
Get my money's worth.
Yeah, because that would be someone else's trash they would just throw out.
I know. I mean, that's a full mouthful.
That's free. At that point, it's almost like free smoothie, right?
Yeah.
In just 3 months, you'll save the volume of one full smoothie.
Ooh, what's this? Dude, this is organic. All-purpose balm.
Is that unopened?
It looks like it might be.
It'll probably...
Yeah, it's unopened.
Oh, wow. See, there you go. That's free balm.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, wow. That's
Oh my God, it's a ton, yes! Dude, this is like
some big stuff. Those are big.
This
The
is
moving
big.
boxes are really what are big, right?
Yeah, like
the
refrigerator
U-Haul
boxes and
the wardrobe boxes. All right.
yes.
A pretty good load.
Yes. I told them there was free money.
Even I was skeptical that there'd be...
Because it sounds like insane. It's like, oh, you can make money from trash.
Well, there's a lot of flies over there.
Yeah, this is pretty rotten.
So
Why is it dirty? I don't understand why it's dirty. It's just in the alley.
This is the most dirty pile so far.
Yeah, it's like
to my
kinda
surprise,
rotten.
most
Dude,
of it's
this is
been
heavy.
pretty clean. Oh yeah, it is thick.
Why is it so dirty?
I think someone might have peed or there's a rotten animal. I actually enjoy putting them up one at a time.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Especially-
Tetris.
Sort of just like stacking dollar bills. This one has a lot of human hair on it too.
Oh,
It's like blonde.
oh, there is.
See all that blonde hair?
Could be a babe.
Yeah, she might have been.
Let me get a longer one first. I wish I could remember what colors was what length. Nah. Too short. It'll stay. Let's get back to the AC.
Oh
man.
yeah. Woo! Oh, that another bumblebee.
Dude, this is a luxury ride today.
This is nice.
All right.
Is the difference between a bumblebee and a honeybee is that the bumblebee is just fat and pollinates but doesn't make honey?
I don't know.
With Cheffet and Andrew having already harvested nearly 50 pounds of cardboard, it's clear the alleys of Los Angeles are ripe with profits.
It doesn't matter how nice of a meal you eat. It could be the fanciest, nicest food in the world.
Yeah.
It could be gold-plated lobster tail and caviar. It's still gonna turn in to shit. It's gonna turn to shit. And your body's gonna automatically turn it to shit. Almost to try to teach you a lesson. Sort of, you thought you could eat this really fancy food, and it turns the best stuff into the worst thing on earth. That's the beauty of nature.
A car like Cheffet's can carry up to 1,200 pounds, making it an ideal vehicle for hauling cardboard.
This guy told me that there's a law called Call of Nature, he said it was. I said I had never heard of this, I was very skeptical. He said anything that you would do that would otherwise be highly illegal, if you do it while going to the bathroom, then it's okay because you had no choice. You could be in a shopping mall and all of a sudden have severe diarrhea and squat in the middle of the shopping mall and go, and the cop would say, "What are you doing?" He'd say, I had no choice, officer, it's Call of Nature. He'd say, "Oh, of course, I understand," and he would let you go.
That is actually really interesting you say that, because one day I was working and I went on my lunch break and I drove into like the woods just a little bit behind like this train station back in Massachusetts, and all of a sudden I had to take a dump. So I was like, oh man, I gotta go, and like I couldn't hold it, so I was like, I'm just gonna go in the woods.
Call of Nature.
And so I took a dump in like this little bit of a ditch, and then I used my school papers to clean up. And so I was, that's good stuff right there.
Oh wow, it's all laid out.
I'm going back, I pull my pants up, and right as I'm pulling my pants up, a cop pulls in to the dirt lot where I was. And I just kind of do this, and I'm just kind of making it like, I'm trying to button my pants with one hand. And he comes over, and he stops right in front of me, and I was just like, he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh, nothing." I'm like, "I just eat my lunch here. I take my break, it's quiet." He goes, "You got a radio in there or anything?" I was like, "A radio?" I'm like, "I don't even have a radio in my truck." He's like, "Oh, okay, well, we've had a lot of thefts. People stealing radios from the car parking lot because it was a train station." And so like he's like, "Okay, cool." And he was about to go back to his car, and he kind of like glances down and he sees the paper on the ground. So he bends down and he's still talking to me, and all of a sudden I get like a hot flash. I'm like, oh my God, this guy's gonna freaking see.
Cold sweat.
So he bends down and he picks up the paper and he folds the paper, but the poop is on the other side from his face. So he folds it up and he folds it up into 6, and he tucked it in his freaking front pocket. I got in my Jeep and I was freaking sweating it. I looked down and the paper I hadn't used to wipe my butt had my name on it. So he didn't have my name. I was like, oh my God. Dude, the guy was sitting there sniffing poop all the rest of the day. Like he must have smelled it, right?
It's
Especially in the enclosed space.
And he was doing such an admirable thing of cleaning up. Oh wow, that's a bad one.
Yeah. He was
the
cleaning up.
flies swarm like that, and those are odd looking.
Why are there so many flies in these dumpsters? I've never experienced so many flies when it's getting trashed.
Chevin and Andrew really seem to be enjoying themselves, and they're making money at the same time. I really admire these two gentlemen.
And if you feel like it's gonna overflow,
Yeah.
I can give you the rest of this. I can give you this bottle actually.
I'm flowing now.
Is it foaming?
Oh my God, I had to go so bad.
Is it foaming?
No, no foam. It's actually, well, it's not too bad. I was gonna say I'm a little bit dehydrated, but. Wow, I felt like I had to go so bad, but I'm only like filling up like half this bottle.
It's just the excitement from getting all the money.
Yeah, my adrenaline's pumping.
Your body's gonna evacuate, fight or flight.
I don't know what to do with this now, but I'll just keep it out of your way.
With nothing else to do, our two friends agree to continue collecting cardboard.
Does this stink?
What is that?
It's spaghetti and meatballs.
That's real pungent.
It stinks? The food, you mean, or the burps?
Well, probably both.
I kind of hold out the window over here. So
That's the thing about Italian seasoning is that I think when it's colder, it smells more.
Oh, yeah.
You notice that?
When people eat food, it smells bad
To you.
to you when they're eating it. It's
Well,
weird.
like if you
but if a
smell-
restaurant's cooking food
Then you
and
think-
no one's eating it yet, it smells good.
Yeah, that's interesting. All the psychology of smells.
I know, I have like odors and stuff, and Paul and Nathan are always yelling at me about it, like
But
BO.
your body?
Yeah, like if I have BO or whatever, they say, oh, you stink, you stink. I'm like, well, certain women find it beautiful. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, don't worry about that.
What is that?
That's just the suspension's dead.
With a market value of cardboard upwards of 4 cents per pound, it's clear these two are well on their way to a hero's feast.
Dude, look at that.
That's one of the biggest setups right the whole day.
That's awesome.
It's a good haul here. Get ready, because there's a lot here, and all folded up, ready to go. All heavyweight too, all moving boxes. The good stuff.
Dude, we are freaking cashing in.
Much like the vigilant gold miner, the street entrepreneur can be graced by the sudden discovery of a mother lode.
Look at that, you're sitting high and mighty now. Tower pile.
Here we go. I'm just gonna re-tape the ignition a little bit. I just gotta put some more tape because this thing's falling apart. And if this thing opens up, that's gonna be a big problem.
All right.
Dude, we're gonna have to go try for the mother load soon.
That's actually a pretty good, that's a lot, I didn't expect. See, that's what the thing is, you were ready for it to just be that top one,
Yeah.
and then there as to reward you for being so rigorous, you got a whole bunch.
Easy. But now I gotta unfold them. One time I was going to the bank and it was raining out, and me and my girlfriend pulled up to the ATM, and I put the card in, and I started putting in the numbers, and I noticed on the ground I saw a $20 bill.
Okay,
It's like,
yeah.
holy crap. So I opened the door, and I looked down, and it was like covered in 20s. There was 20s all over the ground. I was like, oh God. I just started going like this, shoveling it into her lap. And
I
she's
mean,
like,
how
what
many?
is that?
Dozens?
Oh, many.
Okay.
And then I looked up, I saw the camera on the ATM. I was like, I hit cancel. I pulled the card and I just took off. Dude, I got $440 or $460. I can't exactly remember.
That's like a dream come true. Talk about free money. I mean,
Dude.
you have some
It's
knack
there.
for it.
It's there. There's free money in the streets every single day.
Yeah,
There's
if you really
thousands of
believe
dollars.
that, then it makes it true. It's sort of what comes first, the belief or the truth?
Dude, keep your eyes on, man. My friend Tony found a freaking diamond on the ground.
A
He's
real
always
diamond?
spotting stuff. A real diamond, like appraised at like $6,000.
Just without a ring or anything, just by
yeah,
itself.
just a loose diamond.
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I did find a 10 or 15 pound box of marijuana.
Really, dude,
that I
that's big money.
Threw it away.
You did?
Yeah,
Because you didn't know what it like.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, That's the tough one.
But the cool thing was, I threw it in a dumpster, and then the next day, I had second thoughts, and I went back to get it, and someone had found it. So I felt happy that someone else had taken it, you know?
Dude,
oh, wow. That's clean and ready to go.
That's clean. That's what I'm talking about. It's usually like this. I found this tape. We can probably strap with it.
The street entrepreneur has eyes of the eagle, constantly spotting items of use and value.
Oh, wow, that's great tape.
Yeah. It's like
you don't see tape, it's like almost like surgical tape.
Yeah.
That roll of tape retails for $19.99.
This is perfect.
I can't even open the door right now.
Well, we can undo this lock.
You owe me a whole sandwich, Jeffy.
No way!
Oh, man.
Look at all the work! Rob, this is insane!
The evidence of free money in the streets is overwhelming. Cash, diamonds, cardboard, marijuana. It makes you wonder if there's any limit to what you can find.
What's this? Oh, this is my mushroom soup.
Oh, wow.
Maybe I'll take a sip now if I can't get these things. Crap, I can't find them. Well, a little soup can't hurt.
Do you consider that a drink or is that a snack?
This is a snack. Tastes pretty good because it's warm. Do you want to try
Yeah, like
it?
soup, yeah, I guess that makes sense to have it here. No, thank you.
Mushrooms are in fact more nutritious when cooked.
But now that you've broke the seal, will it rot if it sits in the sun?
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Like, really take it easy because we're about twice the height we were at the beginning of the day.
Let people know we're coming.
Yeah.
The two men proceed with care.
Watch out, people. We got a big payload here. Yeah. See, he admires us.
Yeah, he knows.
Now it's this is sort of the victory lap that let everyone see.
Yeah, we're proud of our achievement.
Yeah, show off a little bit.
I won't be surprised if people are clapping and congratulating.
It's like a parade. We're like a float. Look, these people are eyeballing us. Pointing, talking.
Talking about us.
You're saying, you know what, you and I should do that.
Yeah, get into that
We could do that this weekend. A good Saturday buddy activity.
Yeah.
Pick up a little extra money and have some fun.
I mean, see, it's fun.
Yeah, even without the money, it's still fun.
Oh, bottom out.
Uh-oh.
You're having fun, though?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I could say all the different ways to spend my time, this is definitely up in the top 100. I'm adding this to the list from now on. What's nice, too, is when I see people look at us and smile. At first, I thought they were laughing, but then I realized that they're admiring us, which is cool.
Perfect.
Because anytime you put on a prominent display, you can feel a little self-conscious. But when you realize that people are admiring you and even a little jealous, it feels good.
I think they respect it. Oop, that roof is creaking and cracking, huh?
Yeah, that's the integrity. Oh wow, it's so crunchy. Integrity of the structure's been compromised for sure. But she likes it. Get a good look, folks. Suck it. Drink it up. Drink it in. Get an eyeful. Oh, this is it. Oh, wow. Look at that. They got everything here, right?
Yeah.
That was just like pure trash over there.
Yeah, it's like the car. I think we're going to dump our cardboard around there somewhere. We just dump it right on the ground. That's the best
Just throw it down.
Yeah, just throw it on the ground.
After weighing in and unloading, the 470 pounds of garbage will be instantly converted into cold, hard cash. Having just unloaded the 470 pounds of garbage, Chevin and Andrew pay a satisfying visit to the cashier's window.
I had that red Corolla.
Sure. Last name?
Barnatt. Let's see what we got.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You just say,
I don't like the look until I get the cash in my hand. Oh! 21 bucks.
and how much cents?
And 15 cents. Oh, look.
There you go.
It got 16 cents.
I thought it would be a lot less than that.
Really?
Yeah, just because how can they make money. I don't get it really.
If you saw this $20 bill on the ground,
Yeah.
you'd be like, that's awesome.
Yeah, not
You'd
to
pick it
mention the
up.
$1 bill along with
Yeah.
it.
And we just found this on the ground.
And that's what we did, or in alleyways.
Yeah. Except our dollars were bigger. And
Yeah.
we put them all together as one.
And stackable.
This is going to be exciting.
May I please have a plain cheese quesadilla with nothing else?
Just cheese?
Yes, please. And nothing on the side or anything. And a Diet Pepsi, please.
Well, what do you think you're gonna do?
Yeah. Tastes pretty good when
Yes,
it's
really does.
free, right? Have you noticed that flies are landing on people's mouths and eyes more? And it's not like something new?
I don't think it's a new phenomenon, but I think it's more recent that we're seeing it in the
Yeah.
corners of mouth. It's never on the lip, in the front of the lips.
Yeah, it's here.
It's always on the corner
the front
of
of
the
the
mouth or the tear duct.
Yeah.
Like right there or right there. Never on the top of the eyelid, never in the eye.
So weird.
Just
But I never
there
saw that before.
And there, yeah. I
now I
don't know
noticed
what to make of that.
Um,
It's unsettling.
what was I saying a minute ago? Oh yeah, but if you buy like, $8 of pennies.
That's
and,
a lot of stuff.
And you get pre-82 pennies, if you have, that would become,
double your money?
that would become $12.
Oh, what? From one
For
penny?
the copper value. For
Right.
all
Oh, I
of
see what
them.
you're saying. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's a cent and a half. So if you had $20 in
Nickels
pre-82
have a lot of copper in them too.
Yeah, the new ones do. If you get an old nickel that's like pre-65 or something, it's pure silver.
Are you
And
sure?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Or is it
pre-64.
pure nickel? Pure nickel.
No, I think they're silver.
There's those dimes that are silver.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's dimes. Something's worth more money than it's worth.
Wouldn't a nickel be made of nickel? Isn't that why it's called nickel?
Yeah, maybe. What's a dime though? What's dime stand?
Well,
for?
dime I think that would have made it silver at one point.
Does dime mean silver?
I think it does, yeah.
Dime? I don't know
Diamond.
the etymology of that word.
It may have been a diamond at one point,
Oh, a diamond.
when diamonds were real cheap. But I really like plain cheese quesadilla because I really love the taste of that cheese
Okay.
and the tortilla. And anything else on it,
Interferes.
you can't taste that, yeah.
Yeah.
So salsa, guacamole. The only thing I've noticed that works well with it, it's good, is just beans.
So glad it worked.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it would.
Looking for that free money in the streets of